My favorite actor of all time is Christopher Walken. And he's been my favorite actor since I was about 13, when I just really started realizing how much I had seen him in and how much I loved every single performance that he ever gave. Ever. I cannot name a single Christopher Walken performance that I do not like to this day. I think what really solidified it for me was the Fatboy Slim video. Weirdly, not a film or TV project, a music video where he doesn't say anything, but it just... He's such an inspiration in terms of his free expression, because he's such a weirdo, and he's been so relentlessly made fun of, with love, relentlessly but with love, for his eccentricities for so long. And he has not changed his general rhythm by one iota. He has stayed purely to himself, Christopher Walken. And he's a very good actor. He's a very, very good actor. He can be dramatic with this stare that mesmerizes, or he can be comedic in a way that doesn't ever feel forced. It's just absolutely natural, completely, whether he's being dramatic or comedic. He's an incredible talent, all around. And at the same time, he is a bit complicated to call my favorite actor. Even though he is. Because, here's the thing. The majority of Christopher Walken's filmography is in the okay to bad range. If you really look at all the movies that he's been in, he really has not been in that many great movies. He's been in some. And then he's been in some good movies that I wouldn't exactly call masterpieces. And then he's been in some that I just straight up call bad. He's been in a lot of those. But that's part of why I love him. Unfortunately, is because there are so few actors that can make a bad movie watchable for me. Or even if it's not bad, just a movie that hits all these familiar beats doesn't surprise me at all. I feel like I've seen a million times. But if it has Christopher Walken in it, it's suddenly eminently watchable. Forever and always. Anything that he is in, I can manage to tolerate. Yeah, no, it's just, it really is a mark of a great actor, but it's also, I do feel like calling somebody my favorite actor generally means that they're in a lot of movies that I actually like. And so it does feel very strange, but I tend to have weird maverick opinions about a lot of things, whether intentionally or unintentionally, so maybe that fits my odd style still. But I've decided that when people ask my favorite actors, I'm just going to give them a group of 3. And I will make it clear that Christopher Walken, partly irrationally, is my favorite because of his acting and for what he represents. But the other 2 would be Willem Dafoe, who, unlike Christopher Walken, has a fantastic filmography full of countless classics. And also he's more diverse of an actor, let's just be real. Christopher Walken, he's always Christopher Walken, and that's what we love about seeing Christopher Walken, but I'm never going to be able to see anything but Christopher Walken. Even if he embodies his role well. He's still Christopher Walken as that character, if that makes sense. Willem Dafoe just really disappears into his roles a lot more. So that's my second, and then my third favorite actor, that would be Michelle Williams. Just incredible. I don't even know what else to say except that she's just incredible. She's able to give so much emotion in a way that doesn't feel forced. And the scene with her and Casey Affleck in Manchester by the Sea, his acting is great in that scene too. Her acting is probably my favorite display of acting in any scene throughout the entire 2010s. It's like either that or Tom Hanks near the end of Captain Phillips. If you've seen that movie, you know what scene I'm talking about. And what's interesting about Michelle Williams is that she also doesn't really play characters in the same way that Willem Dafoe does. And yet still, from watching Manchester by the Sea, and then watching one of my favorite movies, which is Showing Up, I wouldn't even know that that's the same actress. And they came out within like 6 years of each other or something. So yeah, those are my top 3 favorite actors. But if Christopher Walken had a better filmography, he would be absolutely, definitively, I wouldn't feel the need to even give the top 3, when people ask. Because there'd be no asterisks after Christopher Walken. But I love him to pieces. I love him for all that he represents. And I just love pure, unbound self-expression.